Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Crossbeats production.
What's going on here with Nate28, and this is Crossbeats production. So I want to show you guys the Elysia Xpressor mix, alpha mix compressor, and I wanted to show you this against the actual hardware unit of that compressor. The hardware unit has a slight few features that this actual plugin doesn't have. But all the features that it does have, I'm using it in this video so I can do a pretty fair comparison of it. The things that I'm using is the fast attack, the fast release, which is the auto on both of those. And I haven't got the warm function on, which the hardware unit does have as well. I've turned that off just to make it as equal as possible in regards to the comparison. I've got them linked, so it's in stereo. Both of these are going through the stereo function there, so the piano's in stereo. That's the actual audio file that I'm using. I've had to make up gain a little bit different on the actual software versus the hardware, because the hardware just doesn't need that much makeup gain. But I've used sidechain, which is basically at about 40-ish hertz, and I've removed that out of the actual compression. So some of the low-end frequencies are getting bypassed, and the compressor is just acting on some of the top-end stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it, and we'll compare what they sound like between each other. I thought this would be a great video for you guys to just look at the two compressors, and obviously just to show you guys that software does do a good job. It's not, you know, you don't have to have hardware like I've got or anyone else has to do a good mix. Like, hardware does help, and hardware has characteristics that software doesn't, but I just wanted to give you guys an explanation of these two different objects that we're going at. So without further ado, let's get into the audio demo. I'm going to play this piano without any compression, then I'll try and bypass you know, each as they go. And I've got on the screen the hardware unit as well, so you guys can see what's going on with both of them. So let's go, let's play this piano and see what that sounds like first off. So that's really cool. I think they both sound quite good. They both definitely have a place in the mix, and between the two, I think there's a little bit of extra warmth that you get from hardware that you may not get from the plugins. But that said, that you can definitely use these plugins in the mix. I've used this exact compressor many times to make a really good mix happen, and I just think that, you know, if it's not UAD, either, you know, whatever plugin it is that you're using, don't think you have to have hardware to make it sound, you know, like the professionals. You can definitely get a good mix with VST plugins. So without further ado, I'll let you guys go on this video. If you like the video, remember to like the video, hit subscribe as well, and also make your comments below about what you think the differences are between the hardware and the software plugin. And just tell me what other ideas and stuff like you guys want to see on this channel, so I can try and work towards that. I like to do these videos for you guys, and it really does help me out if you guys like the video as well. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Without further ado, peace out.